Good evening everyone, and welcome back to another live stream on my Twitch and YouTube channels. My name is Paul TX141 Walsh, also known as Britain a Spit, depending on what media you follow me on. And tonight I'm not going to be in the commentary box, instead I'm going to be behind the wheel in a casual but fun little series as hosted by the DC-SimRacing International Dutch community. Primarily a Dutch community, but they do have some members outside of the Netherlands. Myself, of course, racing as part of this series. And what is this series, I hear you ask? Well, it is the BMW M2 competition series. Based on a single make logic, it's the idea that this is all focused around the recently introduced BMW M2 CS racing machine that arrived as part of the Challengers DLC on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PC. And well, we're going to be getting underway with the driver's briefing in just under 10 minutes. We'll be taken to the track at approximately 7:15 this evening, British summertime that is, so in 14 minutes from now for the purposes of qualifying. Now you're probably wondering at this point, okay, so what's the series about for those of you uninitiated? It is 3 rounds, one every 2 weeks. Each round is made of a different track. So we started off at Oulton Park 2 weeks ago. I managed a 10th place in race number 1 and a 13th place in race number 2. And well, we've got 2 races on the schedule for each round. And Laguna Seca today is for round number 2. And in 2 weeks' time, we'll be wrapping up at Zandvoort. We'll be wrapping up in the Dutch homeland circuit of Zandvoort. And we're looking forward to how that goes. But before we get there, we're of course in sunny California, a circuit which I've quite recently visited in person whilst I was traveling in the United States, particularly traveling the state of California. And well, I can tell you I love Laguna Seca. It's not a circuit I'm great at, but I'm setting my sights on a potential top 10 tonight. I want to try and get another top 10 after a top 10 here at Oulton Park. Had to fight for it, but managed to hold on to it. So yeah, we're just waiting for that driver's briefing right now. And we say hello in particular there to Hanunez in the Twitch chat. And indeed, it is a play seat challenge, and I run a Thrustmaster TGT with the stock TC3PA pedals by Thrustmaster as well. Albeit you can't see the pedals, they're slightly off camera, but I'm going to keep the camera up here today. But definitely a play seat challenge. Had it for the last couple of years. It is starting to feel a little bit of wear and tear, I'm not going to lie. And the steering wheel has just recently passed its 2-year warranty period. I did get it back in... Did I get back in 2019 or was it 2020? I can't remember now whether it's 2 or 3. It's just over 2 or just over 3 years old. But regardless, it has passed its warranty period. But it's all holding up, I must say. And well, given we've got a little bit of time, I think I need to get out on circuit. But before I do, yep, I'm in the driver's briefing room. So that way, when the driver's briefing does kick off, I can hear what's going on. So you wonder why I keep looking away from the screen, which is in front of me. That's because I've got OBS and also on top of that, Discord to my left-hand side on my commentary monitors. So that's what I'll be looking to make sure everything's working. And also the chat's over that way as well. But let's get out on circuit a little bit and get some practice in. Some last minute practice. And yep, got my 3 setups there loaded. The qualifying session, if I remember correctly, as the load that setup. And let's make sure we've got the right fuel. Yep, we have tyre set number 1. Albeit we're taking a bit of scrub off those tyres already, so let's go tyre set 2. Okay. And you don't want to see the chaos in front of you. Hello, Jerry Racecar Driver, indeed, and that's Jerry Racecar Driver in the Twitch chat. And well, Jerry is also racing tonight. He's under the name of Martin Van Munster, the driver number 9 here in the number 27 machine. We're both racing as part of SAS Racing, and we've also got our friend Roland de Graaf racing as well in the number 175 car. I'm going to be in the number 2 car, but let's get out on circuit and get a couple of laps in quickly. There are some very fast drivers in this series, and then there's a load of middle ground drivers. And we stop the car there, we managed to bog it down.
Stay away from curbs.
I'm towards the back, to be fair. I haven't quite got the pace of others, but I do like this car, I'm not going to lie. Lost track of time. It was fun commentating the 2.4 World Tour Round 2 yesterday evening. I must admit, I slept very well after commentating it. I was exhausted, but to be fair, that's all credit to the fantastic racing that happened in both the GT3 and the BMW M2 classes. I must admit, it's very rare I get to actually do my own sim racing these days, but I do enjoy doing it at a casual level when I get the chance to. Brakes, the tyres are gone. Fastest lap in this qualifying session is, sorry, in this practice session is a 35.8. Our target is to try and hit a 37.0 if we can in qualifying. Hey, Rice. Good evening to you too, sir, and thank you for the best wishes and the good luck wishes. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I believe you're racing as part of the Ace Lift Design Endurance Championship tonight, unless I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I wish you the best of luck tonight in round number 2 at Deep Forest Raceway on Grand Theft 07. Well, those tyres and brakes are very cold. We've got to get some temp in them. There's a much colder circuit compared to what I did my practice at. 32 degrees was the practice, but it's 19 right now. So I might need to increase those tyre pressures, depending on how qualifying changes. Driver's briefing hasn't kicked off. Briefing in 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to have very long to do any practice. Yeah, tyres are under pressure. One about 27. We can get 2 laps in with the time we've got available, just about. Get in. Treat it as a single apex. Play apex if you can. Stamp on the throttle and exit. Let the car push through. Now brake. Roll, 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 roll. Flags out. Straighten the stall. There goes the rear a little bit. That's cold rear left tyre, which doesn't have any grip at the moment. A bit late on the brakes there. That's when the tyres are fully in the temperature window. You can brake at the 2. Click. Take this corner. When the tyres are cold, love it when the tyres are in the optimum zone. You can just charge through turn number 6. Now up the apple straight. Into the course. Bit early on the brakes there, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Should have short shifted that. Let's settle the car down. The car's not that settled. Very rainy curve. Into 10. Bit early on the brakes. Through the corner, straight the steering off. Briefing in 2 minutes, return to the pits, okay, so we will finish this lap and jump to the pits. 37.9 for the first lap of cold tyres, I'll take that.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Parker up, get off the circuit. Get it in. Okay, we haven't had too much time. I think the organiser is Menno van der Molen, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, as long as we don't have, Martin, what happened at Oulton Park in race number 2, where everybody died at turn 1, and then I managed to find a way to kill myself at turn 3. Oh, I'm still kicking myself for spinning the car on cold tyres out at turn 3, because I could have gone for a top 10. Right, it's going up to 20 degrees. Yeah, driver's briefing in the next minute or so. We're just waiting at the moment for that to kick off. Good luck to you, Rice. Really, fingers crossed, mate. Hope you can get the result you want tonight at Deep Forest. To say it's going to be an interesting one in Group 2s. At any moment now, we should hear the dosal tones of Van der Molen, who is going to give us our driver's briefing. To be fair, if that's a 37.9, I could definitely get around here. We are missing quite a few drivers today. Oh god, I can hear in the background the tones of the...
Hello guys, welcome to Laguna Seca. Unfortunately there are a lot of no-shows and withdrawals tonight, so we are only with 14. There's also a benefit, that means easy points tonight. Well, thank you for joining. After this briefing the qualification will start. Just like last time, the qualification session is 20 minutes. The results to qualifying will determine the start position for race 1 and race 2. During the qualification, please make space around you during the outlap, so you don't hinder other cars. If you get blue flags during the qualification, please let the other cars pass without any hinder. In the race, for both races, there is a full formation lap. Please work your tires because these cars don't have tire blankets. In the first laps, please be careful with the cold tires and give each other space, let each other live. If you are involved in an incident, you can report it within 24 hours after the race in the Discord channel. If you are, however, involved in an incident, please hold your brakes until you stand still and watch before you rejoin. See if it's clear and rejoin parallel to the track. During the race, if you get blue flags, you don't have to disappear into nowhere. It's the responsibility of the fast car to pass in a safe manner. So you only don't defend the position if the other car wants to pass you. That was it for now. Wish you the best of luck. After this session, the qualification will start. So that's well, a little more than 3 minutes to go. So good luck.
Okay, so that's the driver's briefing complete. So as a result, now we will be going racing very shortly. So it'll be qualifying. So I'm just going to quickly reload the setup. And, well, we'll see what those temperatures jump to in a bit. But in fact, we've got to wait effectively 2 minutes. I'll take all the time I can. Actually, no, best not. I better stay in. It's only, what, 2 minutes? Might as well wait patiently. The tyre pressures are going to be a problem. If I remember correctly, the way I normally do it is 0.7 for every degree up or down. So I might need to do some quick mental maths here. Well, the difference is 12, so let's say we'll add... I'm not going to add 7 to the tyre, surely. No, it wouldn't make sense. Okay, we're going to just need to get some laps in and see what happens. I'm comfortable with the setup on the car. Got a nice setup which enables me to get the most out of it, I feel. And yeah, we're just waiting now 1.5 minutes and then we get to go racing. But in the meantime, a lot coming up in the near future in terms of commentary work. Going back to doing the Next Gen Racing iRacing Proto GT3 Championship. We start off the rounds 5 through to 8. That kicks back off next week. Looking forward to that. Also, I'm just trying to think what else. Now, that's the main thing that's up and coming. Plus, also the Mazda MX-5s for Next Gen Racing. I can't forget them on Mondays after a cracking season opener at Red Bull Ring. Goodness me, that was fantastic. So looking forward to that. And there's plenty more in the pipeline, but more on that at a later date. But we are just right now about a minute away, and I really cannot wait to get going. To be honest, I get really excited when I'm sim racing. I can't remember the name of the American commentator you can hear in the background here, but I love listening to his voice whenever I watch the Fanatec GT World America series. Really good commentator. In Sonoma was some really good racing, particularly in the TCR class. Some fantastic battles at Sonoma. Spinning in the pit lane there. That's Zigby. And my rival from last time was Crediot, who's P13 at the moment, but we saw he really came alive in the races. Okay, time for qualifying.
Green light, give it all you can.
Okay, temperature's gone up slightly, so we're going to raise all the tyres by 1. Let's see what happens to them. I haven't got much fuel in the car. In fact, it might be an idea to just put a little bit more fuel in the car. It's about 1.6 litres a lap, if my memory serves me correctly. That should give me a good couple of laps to get the car warmed up and then put a lap in. We've got a lot of time in qualifying.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I really do hope we get a load more American circuits later on this year for ACC. I mean, they've teased already COTA, a circuit of the Americas. I might say circuit of the ancients then, I'm thinking of Dota. Yeah, we've got COTA coming later this year, we know that, and there's been a mention of an American circuit pack coming. I'd love to see COTA, also love to see on there Sonoma, also Road Atlanta. I've got Road Atlanta, would be fantastic. Now, those are my main three, and if they were to do something different, St. Petersburg would be interesting. Yeah, cars are very sensitive on cold tyres to ditch. Brake temps as well. I'm running 3-2 just in case I can close the ducts up a little bit more. Sliding a bit there. That's where tyre temperature's not coming up enough at the moment. Good amount of space ahead and behind though. Right, let's go, first line lap for us. Bad, still very sensitive to car at the moment. That's better, now she's coming alive. Rear left is still on my read, but I think I've got the pressure spot on.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Ooh, whoa, somebody's got it very wrong. Not sure who that is. We've got the pressures pretty much spot on, perhaps a tiny adjustment, but otherwise we've nailed them. Maybe a 37. It's a low 37. 37.4 matches my personal best around it. My personal best was set with 40 litres of fuel in the car. So I know there's more lap time out there. Just got to push her a little harder now. Speed now. Bit of traffic ahead, but I'm not going to catch it for a while. wobbled a little bit there under braking, didn't let the car sell. Yeah, bad last 2 corners, but it's going to be a 36. It's going to be a personal best I've done around it. 36.7, I'll take that.
Well done,
Not
mate.
bad.
That's not fastest lap. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Somebody's got it very wrong out there. Car's coming alive now.
Yellow flag ahead. Be
Oh
careful.
no, not a yellow flag. Well, it wasn't perfect, but it's a massive improvement. 36.5,
Well done, mate.
P5 at the moment. This is looking good. Oh god, somebody's taking out the board. There was somebody going out the pit lane alongside me. Can see him. Okay, we're going to give him some space because the guy in front's going a bit badly. Going a bit slowly, I should say. Badly.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Let's let him go because the next person behind is Metz and he's 19 seconds down the road. In fact, he's going to close a bit. And tyres are actually over pressure now. Nice. But to be fair, I did hurt them pretty hard by coming down hard on the brakes. We have got a depleted field. There was 20 cars in the field on more than 20 for race 1. It's about 20 for race 2 at Oulton Park, but P5.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Let's ease it off. He's still parked up there. Sleepy has just decided that he wants to be with the ball, I think. Got the fuel to push. Right. Let's go. And a good lap. That four-board gone, it's so hard to know where to brake for turn 1. The car's carrying a lot of impetus on the front end there. It's a 36.7 at the moment, quite improving. Late as possible there to keep the RPM high.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
better. It's going to be a 36.3.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest now.
I think if I strip some of the fuel out and go out there on fresh tyres, I could be doing a 35.9. I can feel the car really coming alive.
Yellow flag accepted. Well
36.0.
done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Last lap before I've got to go in the pits. Bit too much momentum there. Got a bit greedy with the throttle on exit on Apex. Park it down to turn 1. Okay, we know what we're doing now.
That been validated.
Good so far. Right. Let's... yeah, we want tyres to come up to pressure rapidly now. Take the fuel out of the car. Fresh set of tyres, let's go. We've got 5 minutes, let's do this.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
How are we doing in the standings? Oh, it's close for P4 versus Sargent. And Timmermans is very close behind, okay. Cheeky.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I'm beaming with pride at that lap though. That's, oh, that's Martin behind me. I was going to say, I wonder who that was in the black car. I haven't got his livery loaded again. Whoops. Sorry, Martin. Mets in front. We're going to have to give them some space. I'm going to get at least 2 laps in the Mets. Right, okay. That's Roland McGrath in front. He's quite on pace.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Gonna have to go for it. Graph is 4 seconds. Yeah, that should give me 2 laps of space based on current pace.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Almost. Not quite got the heat in the tyres yet. Next lap we'll be able to do it. A little bit more temperature. Go for it. 2 laps, 3-second gap, still going front. Space, let's do it.
Losing time in sector 3.
Hash brown to turn 2. Okay, parked up, and he's running. Hit the rev limiter.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Probably the best lap I'm going to get out the car. It's a 35.8. Yes! Still P5, but I'll take it. 35.8. Well, I said going into tonight I would have hit a 36. I've hit a 35. Oh! Yeah, I'm going to jump to the pits. I'll take that. Whew. Proud of that. Not far off the pole either. 4 tenths off of Van der Molen in pole. I'll take it. Third row. Cheers, Lev, and good evening to you, Lev. How are you doing, well, buddy? Seeing you there in the Twitch chat. So the only thing I've got to worry about is if track temperature comes up. What time of day is it, actually? I didn't see what time of day it was. So I'll be racing in... Oh, there we go. 10 a.m. Right, temperature's going to go up. assuming that the weather's going to stay cloudy with sunshine or sunshine comes out. And it is California, so normally the sun is out. I might want to just cut half a PSI off the tyres because they are getting a bit hot. Cheers, MDC. Good to see you in the Twitch chat as well. Must admit, I'm going to be a little bit nervous into turn 1 now because I'm quite a way up there and LaJolly and Timmermans are not far off the pace. Oh, goodness. How's it feel to be back at Laguna Seca? Well, virtually. I'm a little bit sad I'm not there in person, but God, I love this circuit. I would say if Brands Hatch didn't exist, this would be my favourite circuit in the world. Just hope one day to see some motorsport around the circuit. I saw pre-season testing for Porsche Cup and a GT4, but I'd love to see racing around here. Whether say it's an IMSA or a GT4 style series, etc. But it brings back memories, very happy memories. Being back here. P5 for both races, that's a good qualifying position. Right, setup wise. So, track temperature's gone up to 25. If we go back actually, what's the time of day now? 11 AM. So it's going to get warmest in the afternoon. We've got cloud for the next 30 minutes with some sun. So track temperature is going to hold or go slightly up. That's nice, Decker. Okay, so we need to load our fuel. For the, is this the 20-minute race? Yes, this is. And our fuel is 21. Yeah, we worked it out. Oh, I'd love that as well, mate. IndyCar would not complain to that at all. Let me just do some quick maths. I'm not being rude here, folks. I'm not like a young adult playing on their phone. Christ, I used to classify myself as a young adult. That was a long time ago. 20 minutes, that's 1,200 divided by lap time of a 30, right, we're on a 36 now, say 37 in the race. That's 96 seconds. Let's call it, so that's 12 and a half, 13 laps. And 13 times 1.6 came out 20.8, so 21 litres is what we went for. That sounds about right. Because we're doing a formation lap, we're going to put an extra 3 litres in the car. Should be okay. Right, tyres. Track temperature's not far off the 32. I'm going to raise the pressures by point. Yeah, these were getting oversensitive. You know what? Going to keep them as they are. Or should I put one in? I'll put 0.1 on each for tyre. It's a gamble because they are going to get warm, but it's also my brake up set at. Yeah, 3 and 2, that's fine. Although it is getting a bit hot out on the circuit, so we might lose pace as the race goes on. Because the tyres were... This one was starting to get very hot. We'll gamble. We'll gamble on it. Tyres will fall off in the final 5 minutes of the race, I reckon. That's when they'll really start to struggle. We need to put a fresh set of tyres on. I set 3. I classify some sweet love in the Twitch chat. I classify myself as a mentally disturbed middle-aged man with a body of an 85-year-old. That's brilliant. I'm going to have to save that one. Oh, I turn 30 next January. Right at the end of January, the 29th, I turn 30. Christ. It's funny. I always thought when I was young, when I was back at school, oh God, I can't wait to become an adult. And now that I'm an adult, I enjoy life more than when I was a child, oddly enough. I actually enjoy the concept of work rather than school, but just a weird one in terms of how time has flown and it's getting faster. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Weather's not changing. We've got the right fuel. We're not going to need to come into the pits. If we do, something's gone very wrong. Tyre pressures are set.
20 seconds.
Let's go racing. sure why my ping keeps spiking every so often. I presume because I've got a very stable connection normally.
Stay in single file. Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Flashing his indicators on and off his decker. Cheeky. Get some brake temperature in. Drag the brakes a little. Yeah, we're all a bit too far ahead compared to where we should be right now. Brake dragging, the latest drama in iRacing. Don't know what specific that's all about, but I do know it's a big controversy at the moment in iRacing at professional level, I believe. Got some tyre temperature coming in. And they're jolly there, just getting a bit too close for comfort, flipping heck.
Double file.
Oh, here we go. It's time for... Wait, double file into the corkscrew? You're joking. You okay there, Stuart? Automated Stuart, that is, of course. Starting third row. Got to back it off a little bit, back it off. Second gear. I've got a bit of temperature in the front, although it's fading because we're going so slowly now. Front brake temperature's okay, is good. Rear brake temperature is bad. It's cold. It's colder than the ice cream in the freezer at the moment. Actually, no, it's pretty fridge temperature now. Can we get moving, guys? Because I do not want to be out of position when going into the final corner. Go.
Green light, give it all you can.
I've lost the place for the jolly already. Had a bad start, but
car on the right, clear on the right.
got a guy on my left. Oh, I've got someone up my inside. I can't counter that. That is Timmermans coming through. Nice move by Timmermans, actually, right up my inside. That's Canberra trying to make a move. A yellow flag behind, and that's costed one. So I've lost a couple of places at the start. I'll come back a bit later on. Play the race as we go. Remember, around here, it's about keeping it on the asphalt. That's it. We came here today looking to get at least one top 10. Let's focus on that. Revs the car, nicely done. Timmermans has not got his car's temperature that rapidly. In fact, I think it's Decker who's struggling a little bit at the moment to get some pace in the car, and Timmermans is being boxed by him because Timmermans has got good run. pushing. Timmerman's getting back in the road. He's slightly under pressure at the moment. We need to get him up there. Yeah, Camber's really pushing. He wants to get on through. Came in very aggressive on the brakes there. I thought he was going to tap the rear of me. Yeah, that camera is a little bit deceptive at the top. They get a lot closer before they tap you. Look at that. Give myself some breathing room to Decker so I can push. At the moment I'm getting too close to him, and what it's doing is upsetting the front of the car. Ooh. Not much air on it, but what there is not happy being that dirty air. Someone's got to remove it.
Car on the left.
Gone in very heavy for it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Where's he rejoining? There he is.
On the right.
Good man.
Clear on the right.
Someone's pushing very hard to close up on me. I'll take that back. Now I've got to try and close up to Timmons and Decker. And I can leave Vistas behind. Let's go. Struggling to turn them, or just not going into apex so much line. Slow it down. High pressure perhaps? It's picnic to be honest, probably chill. definitely close up to the battle for B5. There's no doubt about that. Focus. Yeah, I've can't not stopping. Fuel perhaps? Perhaps the tyres just coming off really early because of the temperature. Yeah, front right's not looking nice. On the edge. You're right, you're right. Keep it cool. Oh, it's just definitely. This lap's going to be a 37 almost. Yeah, it's a 37.
Behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Sector 3. Really strong. That's better, now you're getting into a rhythm. Yeah, you're getting into a rhythm now, you found the rhythm. Right, get your head down, braking points are 10 metres earlier than normal. There we go. Where was this earlier? Adding off. It does. Very slippery track surface here. 36.7, yeah, laps are now coming back together.
We are halfway through, keep it up.
Pushing, to be fair, he is pushing behind. He's trying to stay with us. Love raining. Such a fun corner. Was a 36.2, we're on a 36.7, this is a 36.9. had a bit of a moment. Respect to him though, he pulled it off the circuit. Fair play to Timmons. He could have just held the car there, but he pushed it to the wall. That is very kind of him to do that. But what he legally needed to do was hold the brakes on and let's go around him. That's very good sportsmanship of him. Had to retire due to steering wheel failure. It's a shame. 369. Not really on the pace to guys up the road, but doesn't matter. Coming out of the car, 5 laps, you've got more than enough fuel. A bit deep there, cooked in. Get the nose in. Yourselves while it's raining down. I think I know what happened to Timmermans at that corner. I think he got on the power too soon. I think he downshifted to second right at the top of the RPM band in second and then put the throttle in, and that's what spun it. So he didn't touch the sausage. If Decker and Sargent are battling, might be able to catch him. Even on track. 30 minutes of race around here, 20 minutes has been tough enough. Car is really coming alive. Yeah, overcooked it there. That was unnecessary. We really overcooked it into there, but alright. Cool it down, 2 laps to go. It's overheating a little bit, but nothing too bad. And that last lap.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Actually lies ahead in terms of lap time. Sector 1, 2, that's where I gain. I lose in sector 3. Flag, that's right in the corner of my eye right now. Final lap. Your fuel prediction was spot on. Terms of taking a tiny bit more fuel. We're way too okay. I'm not gaining P5 now unless they have a mother of all moments.
The leader has finished the race.
Well, we lost the place compared to where we started, but I'm okay with it. I'll take a P6. We achieved what we wanted, which is to get a top 10 tonight, and our pace is good. That was fun. Got another one of those coming up soon. Let's park her up. Oh man. Oh, we've had 2 retirements from the race, so that was good. No, MDC, the lobbies on GT7, they're golden. I mean, they've gone backwards. That's exactly what we wanted compared to GT Sport, right? Joking, of course. But no, congratulations to Van der Molen. 7.8 seconds clear. The man's in a world of his own. I'll take that though. I'm proud of that. I'll take a P6. And, oh, Sugar just elbowed the wall. Oh. Thank goodness that is a thin plasterboard wall. Dear. No, cheers, love. Yeah, just I just need to settle into the race a little bit sooner. It took me too many laps to settle down. And I think if I'd settled a bit sooner, I could have perhaps gone hunting after Decker before he really started to pull away, because he was quite unsettled. But you know what? I kept my head down. I didn't put the car off the road. Unfortunate for Bisters and Timmermans to both have their moments. Well, not Bisters, sorry, Camber to have his moment where he went off at rainy curve down into 10. But he did as much as he could to control the car, so credit to him. And now, just checking the event. No, nothing in the chat here, so always okay. No screaming or crying, as far as I'm aware. Oh, now just waiting for the transition over to the setup for race 2. I think it's probably about a 3-minute transition. And I really do need to run to the bathroom now. Do I do it or not? That's the big question. Come on, we want to get over to the next race. I'm itching. I want to go again. Let me go again. Where did Martin finish? P12. Well, B-Fay still finished under his own steam and only 1.4 seconds off of Metz. Oh, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I got, okay, here we go again then. I've only got 4 minutes, so I'm not going to get a P break now. I should have gone when I had the chance. I was a fool. I've understood my foolishness. Go to the bathroom. Thanks. Thanks, Fleur. Perfect advice. Honestly, I don't know what to say other than thank you. That advice is just incredible. Okay, load. Right, so we are going to add 3 litres on. Track temperature's 28 and it's sunshine. Okay, so the temperature will come up quite aggressively. I'm actually going to take 0.1 out of each tyre this time. I think I've got to be worried about is because track temperature's higher. It may mean that these start to overheat, but I'm not going to mess around with the aero package now in terms of the brake ducts because the car's in a very nice place. Just means I've got to be wary when we go deeper into this race, particularly those final 10 minutes, because that's a bit of an unknown. Don't forget new tyres. Ah, yes, very, very good. Yeah, because I can see I've taken a bit of scrub off of these ones. See, I was just testing you to make sure you're paying attention, clearly. Oh, I have to remember this. I have to remember that the tyres transfer over to the next part of the weekend, which I love. I think that's that's one of the best features about ACC is the fact that your pads, the discs, everything carries over, and I love that. No, not yet. We're going to have to stay on the setup screen just a little longer. Two minutes, just waiting now. Okay, let's try and make it back-to-back top 10s. Again, if we lose places on the opening lap or the opening few laps, we're not too worried about them. We're not going to defend too hard. Got to be wary that I was a little bit out of position at the rolling start. I was actually further back compared to where... oh, goodness me. Whoever started to the right of me, I think it was Decker started. I actually started slightly behind, despite the fact I qualified P5. But I do need to put the car a bit more to the left because I left a lot of space on the inside. And that's how Timmermans did the lunge. And to be fair, Timmermans timed that to perfection, the lunge. I was actually scared I was going to tap the rear of whoever's in front of me. So also got to think about that. Where do I brake? In fact, I've never actually raced on ACC at Laguna Seca before, so this whole rolling start procedure is new to me. Alright, 1 minute ago. Everything's set. $55 seconds. Waiting patiently. Is anything happening over on the other screen? No. Nothing from the organisers. Cool. 40 seconds. I'm not going to start from the pit lane. I will make sure I'm not starting from the pit lane.
$30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds. When we get to 20, we'll get fresh tyres on the car. Brake pads are absolutely fine. We don't have to worry about those. And good nick.
20 seconds.
Right, let's do this. Here we go. Only 12 of us this time. It was Lejolly who started to my right, my apologies, and Timmermans behind me.
Stay
Yep.
single file.
I was gonna say, it was either Decker or I couldn't remember the other chap's name, Lejolly to my right.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
And no, you didn't see me there. Whoa! Okay, someone's in a bit of a hurry. Flipping heck. Getting those front brakes nice and hot already. Teleporting. They'll teleport you back? Okay, I didn't know that was a feature. I know you'll be teleported to the pit lane if you get disqualified immediately from the race. You can just be teleported. But if you drive the wrong way around the circuit, it'll automatically teleport you backwards to the pit lane. I didn't know you could be teleported if you're not in the formation correctly. I can see why everyone's rushing up though, because they all want to get into that double file coming up here. Catch up. Do take in front of the car if we didn't have ghosting. Got a bit more temperature in the tyres this time. That may help me in the long run.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Better start. Johnny's still got the jump on me. Really knows how to start.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Not letting Timmermans through this time. Not this time. Jelly really knows how to get that BMW started. Bit sensitive on the throttle there. Can push it a little bit now. Can't quite see what the 2021 Abu Dhabi tactic is, my apologies. Don't yield, in fact, carry it straight forward. I get it, yep. Oh, that. Or the Saudi Arabia tactic, what's a corner? Corners are optional if I'm leading, right? Trying to get me to make a mistake. Good try by Timmermans there. Trying to get me a back out or carry through. Yeah, he's galls me a go deep there. He's going to have the run.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
You got to give me some space though. He has given me it, but camera's coming through. Oh no, they're all coming through. Oh Christ. Yeah, I'm not fighting this, so we're not going 2x2 into the corkscrew. Jeez. Oh, I've got to come back now. I should have defended that. I should have stayed on the racing line and let him go. Learn the experience. Remember, protect the car. You've got a long way to go in this race.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Whoa, somebody's off.
Slow car ahead.
Somebody, oh, Timmermans had to take evasive action, poor guy. Oh yeah, he's going to defend it, there's no doubt about that. I'm not going to push him too hard because he's the faster driver of the four of us here. I want him to really cause problems to the two guys in front of me, so I can get away from Crediet and go hunting after P7, P6. Oh, and Decker's there's had a bit of a moment. I wonder if he was in contact with the guy who was off. Oh, Timmermans, Jesus, he's pushing so hard. Are a bit down on pressure. The car is settling in much more nicely this time.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Crediet went deep. Don't have to worry about Crediet for a while. I think Crediet made a mistake. It's okay, just keep running that mistake, yeah. Tyre pressures are now coming up. I can feel them coming up, and the tyres are getting a bit stickier. Going to move. Doing some rainy down that inside line, as long as you've got the nose in. The nose does not want to turn into the right hand of turn 10.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Timmermans is pushing really hard. He's got to be careful though, because he's going to make a mistake in a minute. Really cooking that car. So we can get the nose in now. That's better. We got the nose in that time. Deep there, we just trail braked off a little bit too early. Tyre pressures are good.
Gaining on the car, heading sector 1.
Okay. Sector 1's where I'm strong. He's under pressure. This is really coming right in the second race. Cut the corner a bit too much there. Be wary of that, track limits and whatnot. That was a really nice final corner. Gained 2 tenths there through the corner. I think this is actually running less downforce because he's really surging along on the straights. The medium speed corners where he struggles. Timmermans, to be fair, in terms of whatever pace Timmermans is dictating right now. This is how we go with it. Keep trying to look for him. Yeah, I'll commentate mode, Paul, focus on driving. You can have it now, surely. Both have really bad fronts. Oh, Christ. Do I dare look for it? It's going to come. One of them's going to make the mistake soon.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Bound to go off, as you say.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I had to give him the space, to be fair. That was silly of me. I shouldn't have gone for it. I had to give him the space. He did the right thing there. It's a good battle. This is the style of racing I love most. It's touring car style racing where we're all nose to town looking for that opportunity. I thought I could try and go for it, but I backed out just in case. Didn't want to just send the car in there and cause an incident. But they're both focusing so hard on each other. Yeah, but the chap in front in P7 is running less downforce because his speed on the straightaways is about 1 to 2 mile an hour faster on the longer stretches, and I can feel it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Take that.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Halfway point, still a long way to go. Timmermans is pushing so hard he's going to make an error soon.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Car feels really smooth, although front right is getting a bit hot. Throttle, careful. Too much speed there. You have to shrug it off.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. There's a slow car up ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Got a little bit of tap there. I got a bit of a tap from, I think it was Vistas. They just gave me a tiny tap. It gave me just enough speed to hold on to the position. Oh crikey, this is a battle. Right, 10 minutes to go. Try and run. Let's go after Lajolly. Let's go back for P5. We want our 5th place back. He's overcooked it, Timmermans. He's overcooked it massively into the hairpin. That'll be 3 temps gained at the end of the straight. Cheers, Canny. Trying to hang in there. See you in the YouTube chat. Chasing after P5. We haven't got long, but we can do it. Car's in good shape. We've got plenty of fuel. We've got too much fuel in the car, actually. Coming for you. 5 laps. 36 ton gain in a second a lap.
Fastest lap.
Don't kill the car. the car for a lap to it. P6 is still a good achievement. That was an awful hairpin. We came in a little bit too early on the brakes, but we stopped the car from jolting, which was important. We didn't lose it on the sausage. He's responding in front. He's responding. Turn 2 is where I'm very good against him. Turn 2 is why I gained a huge amount of the Austin hairpin. Get that line, 5 minutes to go. And another 2 attempts there. Draft now, so I've got to be aware of that for the corkscrew. A bit too hot there, calm it down. Just lost a lot of time because of that. Because you came out of 10 very hot. You came out of 10 really hot. Lost him, we gained 2 attempts again. Very stable car for through. Blue Jolly's got a really stable car for turn 3. Two more laps. Much like 6.4, we're definitely gaining on him. Just got to find the final pieces in the puzzle. One more lap after this one. I've overcooked it. I'm not going to have a run to Austin. I've overcooked it.
You're gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Okay, that's good.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Overdid it. Keep your cool, bring the car home. Bring it home. Push too hard. He got the upper hand on me. Well done to him. Alright, we learned the limits there. Got 1.5 second gap we can play with. It's okay. Good race, really. Good race. Let's bring it home.
The leader has finished the race.
I know what went wrong there. I tried mimicking his line through turn 3 and I just got on the power too soon. I haven't got the setup that gives me the rear stability that he has out the corner. You know what? I'm proud of this. Fought back to P6, had a shot of 5th, couldn't quite get it. I'll take another P6, 2 back-to-back P6s.
Right, mate. Racing.
Good racing.
Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy in deep lap.
I am hopped. Parker up. Those were fun. 2 solid races. Oh man. Cheers, love. Yeah, back-to-back P6s. I'm pleased with that. Nah, good racing with Jolly. Really good racing. Brilliant battle. And Van Munster beat Crediot. Beat him to the line. Yeah. Be fair, I'm really pleased with that because at Oulton Park was having to really clamber to stay within touch of the top 10 and had to rely on the luck of drivers making mistakes and that. Whereas today, we were on the pace and it showed. Oh, that was fun. I wish I could see the... Can I see my lap times quickly? Yeah, 36 is across the board. Apart from when I made mistakes, yeah, 36 is across the board. I'll take it. Chuff with that. What a good race. But yeah. And that, guys and girls, is all we've got time for today. But that is round 2 of the DC-SimRacing International BMW M2 CS competition series. And, well, we've got the final round, round number 3, in 2 weeks' time. We'll be heading to Circuit Zandvoort. I'll have to see how I can get on at Zandvoort. It's going to be tough. But, well, I mean, it's going to be the home circuit for a lot of the drivers taking part in this series. But perhaps a Brit in the spit can throw a few surprises in there and see what I can do. But we'll give it our best. But no, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will see you all most likely next Monday for the Monday MX-5 Cup Season 2. It's brought to you by Next Gen Racing. I'll be bringing that with Crest Autosport's Alex Everett. But until then, stay safe, stay well, stay smiling. Have a great rest of your week. Friday's around the corner tomorrow. And remember, as always, unlike I did at the end of race 2 today, to stay on track. Good night.